Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, Jewish Psychology. We want to speak today about the most important attribute, component that we have in order to achieve self-healing. Without this component, you cannot. One cannot achieve self-healing. What is this component? Why it is so important? Why everything that is connected to self-healing, the ability, my ability to overcome diseases, to overcome undesirable emotions, to overcome moods, to overcome stress, to overcome anxiety, to overcome depression. Why is this component so important in order to achieve those goals, the goal to be a healthy person? Let's start with that our sages are teaching very important rule. And the rule goes like that the creator, every time, everywhere, before he gives you a blow, before you are suffering for something, there is this medicine. There is the healing in the world that you can achieve, that you can adopt. He will never give you a hit. You will never suffer for nothing unless there is this healing, unless there is the medicine in the world in order to overcome this thing that you are facing, this undesirable thing, this, something that you are going to suffer from. But there is a problem. Usually, we do not adopt this healing that there is in the world, and because we are not adopting the healing, we cannot overcome the disease, the blow, the suffering, the thing that we are facing, the hardship. Few examples: diabetes. You can heal from diabetes. You can avoid that. You just have to know what not to eat. It's so simple. Usually, people do not do that. Why? Because of the lack of this component, the lack of this attribute that we are talking about. Think about stress and anxiety that can push you to so many diseases, physical problems. Usually, it's very hard to overcome stress and anxiety. Why? You can do that. There is the medicine is in the healing is there in the world. The medicine is there, but you have to it's very hard to adopt it. What you have to do is just to change your mindset, to look differently on life, to know how to manage your thoughts. But without adopting those ideas, it will be not possible to overcome stress and anxiety. Think about relationships. There is healing to relationships that are going down, that you are suffering from distance from one each other. There is healing in the world. You can know what you have to do. You just have to overcome your ego. You just have to change, to implement the rules of love, to teach yourself how to love. Love is an emotion, and you can teach yourself how to love. It's not easy, but you can do that. You have to do that. Unless you're doing that, you will, through the years, you will feel far away from your spouse, and you will feel not close enough. And the love will, at the beginning you loved, and then there are so many hardships, so many things that you are struggling through life, and without knowing how to teach yourself to love every day and to fall in love, and even physical love. It's our choice. We can choose to have physical love, physical attraction, but usually we do not implement those ideas, those rules of, let's call them, of love and of relationship. There is, even if you are suffering from maintenance problem, you do not make enough money. There is healing to that. You must know how to bring more value to the world, to how to make to bring your value to the world in a way that people can buy it. They will want to buy it. It will be like a product. This value doesn't matter if this value is giving advices to others, to be advisor, or to help them do something. But you have to give them value that they can adopt and they can implement. And this value should be like a product in a way that they can buy and they can pay for that, for this value. And you have to build a community. And there are ways how to change your economical situations, how to go from poverty. Poverty means one thing, that you do not really believe in your value and you do not bring your value to the world. Because if you have value, and value that means something that you need influence, something that you want to bring, something that you can change with it other people's lives. It could be idea, it could be a product, it could be you can make other people healthy or more beautiful, or doesn't matter what. But if you bring value to people, to your community, they will pay you for that. And if they will pay you for that, at the end, you won't be poor. You will be able to overcome your obstacles, your maintenance obstacles, and make more money at the end. But you have to know how to do that. You have to think with yourself. You have to learn. You have to listen to podcasts. But usually, a lot of time people do not adapt those healing ways, and they do not heal themselves. They wait to someone else. They wait for someone else to heal them. It could be the medicine. I prefer not to choose what to eat and to know what is better for me and to decide what is better to me. For me, I choose not, to continue eating this garbage that I'm eating, sorry for that, or to continue eating sugar, and at the end, I will pay the price, but I don't want to pay the price. So I will take a pill, and with this pill, it's not self-healing. It's other people. I give the other people the keys to my life, to my health, to my healing. They have to heal me. It's not self-healing. Self-healing is so important because under it, there is something that is saying, you have it. You can overcome. Maimonides says that if you will follow my instructions that are concerning physical health and instructions that concerning mental health. If you will follow my instructions, I promise you that you will die at the end without any illness. You will heal yourself. You won't be in bed, not even one day. And he's promising that. Why? Because you have the ability to self-heal yourself. Self-healing, it's one of the reasons that you are in the world. That it's one of the reasons why you are in the world. It's one of the reasons why you were created. It's your life mission. Because if you cannot heal yourself, how you can heal others, how you can bring some value to the world. So you have to know that it's healing. It's not only a physical healing. It's not only concerning what you're eating. It's not only concerning your mundane, your physical nutrition. It concerns also your mental nutrition, what you put in your head, the way you look at life, the way you see life, the way you overcome obstacles. So what is the main thing? What is the main attribute we said? What is the main component that we need in order to implement self-healing? Sorry. What is that? This power called in Hebrew, it's called da'at, which is knowledge. Knowledge is the most important thing that we need in order to achieve self-healing. What is knowledge? Let's contemplate a little bit about knowledge. The Alter Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi is saying, knowledge is your ability to be connected, to be serious. What does it mean? I know that if I'll eat sugar, if I'll give my child, my 5-year-old child, a cake, I know it's not good for him. Even though I know, it's not really knowing. I know with my mind, with my ability to contemplate, to understand things, but it's not knowing, it's not real for me. Okay, he can eat the cake, he can eat the cookie, nothing will happen to him. It's like, I don't think that if I will eat the cookie, or he will eat the cookie, something will happen to him. Let me give you a better example, maybe. I saw a friend of mine, he was smoking, and I asked him, what is going on with a third friend of us, a neighbor of us? What is going on with him? He lost so much weight. He said, it's the cancer, lung cancer. And he said that, and he took, he smoked the cigarettes, and there is something in speaking about cancer, speaking about the harm, what smoking can do to you, speaking about that, and at the end, continues smoking. Why can you do that? How can you do that? Because you don't believe that the cigarette that now I'm smoking will really hurt me, will really make the change. knowledge, it's all about taking life seriously. What is seriously? It's not being a serious guy. You can laugh. You must be happy all of the time. But you know that every moment make the change. It's real. Things are happening right now. This is real stuff. It's really happening. If I'll eat this cookie, I will have a spike in my blood sugar. The hard thing that rabbis have to do in life, the hardest, let's call it like that, the hardest world that they have to make Judaism serious. Like, it means serious. Things are really happening. And if you will do like that and that and that, it will really influence what is happening. That is the whole idea in praying. What does it mean? When you pray, why? Let's attack it from a different angle. When you don't pray, what do you say? You say, when you pray in a cold way, you are not really warm with your praying. What do you say? You say, I don't really believe that this praying, this thing that I'm doing is really influencing. It has the power to influence. Why? Because of lack in the attribute of knowledge. The attribute of knowledge, lack of it says, this moment is not accurate for me. It's not the exact moment that I needed, and everything is ready for me to bring my influence to it, to do what I need to do. And when with lack of knowledge, I think about the absence, what I don't have in these moments, what I really need. I stopped smoking cigarettes it was 31 years ago. Why? Because I sat at the library and I really wanted to learn. Now I want to learn what my head is thinking about. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about the cigarette, about getting outside, even though it was so cold outside, and smoking the cigarette. And I said to myself, I cannot let the cigarette control me. It's not self-filling. Self-filling, all idea of self-filling is that you control your life, you control your mind, you control what you eat and what you do not eat. You know how to say, I obtain myself, I do not consume this product because I know it's not healthy for me. And without self-filling, you go in the other direction. You say to yourself, no, let other people solve my problem. Let other medicine, other things solve my problems. And the whole idea is to bring to yourself back the control on your life. So that the klipa, knowledge, which is undesirable knowledge, is that you think always about the absence of thing, what I lack of, what I don't have. It's very hard for me to concentrate here because I need something. You always need something. So if you need something, you are not in this moment. And if you are not in this moment, it's very hard for you to solve things and to really think that if you will be here, you will solve the problem here. Let's get back to our examples. We spoke about what I eat. If you will really believe that what you eat change your health, you will be more careful because you will be more able to overcome those desires that you have. If you'll think about that, really, that everything that I'm saying, the way I look at life, the way I speak, the way I think, really influence my relationship and my mood. And it is serious. I will know that if I will let those kind of thoughts to penetrate into me, the kinds of thoughts that lead me to places like what will happen in the future, I will think will succeed, and all kinds of thoughts that leads me to the future or to the past, what will happen or what happened, and it's all about me. If I let my mind go that way, I will lose my ability to do self-healing, to heal myself. Why? Because of lack of knowledge. Knowledge, the power, the attribute of knowledge means you are serious about things. You're really serious. It happens really now. And let me take you to a few quotes. Rabbi Nachman of Breslev is saying something like that. He's saying in several places, he's saying, all the agony, all that we have been through, all the exile. I'm reading from Likutei Moharan. Are because I'm translating by myself, are only because of lack of knowledge. And when you have the knowledge that you need, there is no more absence. You need nothing more anymore. And our sages are saying something like that. If you both knowledge, you are lack of nothing. You have everything because you're connected to the moment, to what you're doing right now, and you understand your life mission, which is it's not something that you wait for. It's every moment mission in life. But if you are lack of knowledge, you can anything that you will buy will be worthless. Why? Because you're not connected to nothing. You always want the next thing. You bought an iPhone 15. You're waiting for the 16 because it's not enough for you, because you cannot be in this moment, because you cannot. This is self-filling. Self-filling is taking life seriously, taking the point that you are standing on, the place that you are standing, the thing that you are doing seriously. Seriously means that you know that you really influence in the morning, in this moment. And really influencing means that everything that I'm doing can change reality. The Lubavitcher Rebbe is quoting Maimonides several times about the world is standing and it's like is waiting, and everything that you are doing, every thought, every talk, every act, everything that you're doing can change the role of life, the role of the world, the whole world. The most important thing that our sages want you to really implement in your life, that every moment matters. Everything that you do matters. Every thought. With every thought that you are thinking, you can influence the world. And going like that, thinking like that, puts you in a place that you always know that you have really, really the opportunity to influence life. And when you think like that, I cannot allow myself to eat like that, because I want to be healthy, because I have a role in life. It's not because of me. My mother is saying, if you think to be healthy because of yourself, it's only because of yourself. It's not the right way. That is a quote from what he's saying at the beginning of Mishneh Torah. Why? Because you know those people that always think about themselves, and you sit with them, and even when they are doing sport or eating, they are like full of stress about that. Why? Because it's all about themselves. It's not about their duty in life. It's not about what they have to do. I'm eating well because I want to be a better parent. I want to be a better lecturer. I want to have power to give long lectures. I want to have power to continue learning. I don't want to fall into sleep when I need to learn. That's why I want to be healthy. But if you want to be healthy in order to be handsome for yourself, my mom said it's the opposite thing, because being healthy, it's a part of you worshiping God. That's what he's saying. So we said Rabbi Nachman of Breslov said at the end, wealth consciousness comes in Judaism from where? You take a glimpse into the future, into the way the perfect future will look like. It calls in Judaism redemption. You take a glimpse into redemption, and then you ask yourself, what components, what characters can I extract out of this picture from the future and implement in my everyday life? And they say that at the end, and the futuristic good life, there will be no jealousy, no evil, and there will be knowledge everywhere. We are quoting Kemaim Leyam Echasim. It's like seas that like the seas everywhere is concealing everything, so there will be knowledge everywhere. What does it mean, knowledge? Every person will be connected to whatever he's doing. And connecting is connecting to this moment, is being connected. Really is living in the present. That's why existentialism, it's like living in the present, is one of the most important thing in Judaism, because the world is being created every moment, and you must be connected to every moment in order to be the partner of the creator in the creating of every moment. That's why Rabbi Nachman of Breslov says, all the thing that a person thinks that is lack of in children, in health, in making money, in maintenance, everything, it's all comes from the lack of knowledge. From you cannot understand your role in this moment, and you cannot be connected to this world, and you cannot understand that this moment is real. It's called, in other words, Amalek. Amalek, the Jews' enemies, the Jewish enemy. One of the things that he did, he attacked the Israelites when they were like tired. And what is tiredness? No, nothing that I will do will change the situation. I do not believe that I really can influence things. No, it's all about the government. It's all about I'm like a puppy. I cannot do that thing. And when you think like that, you will at the end be lazy. You will at the end, you give, as we said before that, you give the keys to your life to someone else. Now he is controlling you. He has the ability to decide whether you will be healthy, whether or not. And you want to take it back, to take the key back. And this is the key to self-healing, we said. Why? Because without that, without being serious about yourself, serious that in this moment I can understand. Knowledge is not about understanding only. It's not about understanding. There are three attributes in the mind, which is wisdom and understanding and knowledge. Knowledge, it's not about understanding and wisdom. It's not about, you can understand a lot of things, but you won't implement them, because implementing is connecting to what? To arousing your emotions. Without emotions, you will not implement nothing. You will not move from your chair. Emotions, those are the ones that will make you implement things. And knowledge is the power, the attribute that connects between the mind with the understanding and the wisdom, connecting between the higher mind, let's call it like that, and our emotions. Why? What knowledge does? Knowledge, the power of knowledge, what it do? It makes you feel it belongs to me. It's not only, I understand that smoking is bad. Everyone can know that. You can read it on the back of the cigarette pack. You can understand that. But it's not, they are harm for me. They are bad for me. Only when I will understand that the cigarettes are bad for me, only then I will stop smoking. Why? Because it's not like something general. They are not healthy for me. Okay, I know the cigarettes are not healthy. Everyone knows. I know it's not healthy for me to criticize my child before he goes to school. I know that. But when I know the price that I'm paying, and I will know that if I will continue act like that, I will have to face with my child depression or anxiety, and they comes from somewhere. They comes because I didn't give him the right nutrition. And if I will let him think like that, I won't have the knowledge, the power of knowledge, which means the power of being really connecting and understanding that things are happening really right now, and implementing what I understood in my mind, and now take it seriously to my life. I heard it. It's serious. There is a story about the Lubavitch Rebbe that once smoked before he became a Rebbe, and the doctor told him that smoking is not healthy to his father-in-law, to the sixth Lubavitch Rebbe that preceded him. So at the same moment, he took the cigarette and threw it out, and he said, I smoked. I'm not smoking anymore. The moment he understood with his mind, his knowledge connected him to this understanding, and then he stopped smoking. What we're saying knowledge, without understanding that it's real, that you really have to face things, and everything that you are doing is influencing your health. Without that, it is very hard to overcome sickness or to adopt healing or to adopt the right medicine for you. It's very hard. Why? Because I believe nothing will really influence, nothing will change. So I won't do things. Okay, this was, we are in Jewish Psychology. You're more than welcome to join us in our channel, a growing channel. We have to be more consistent with our uploading videos. See you in the next video.